We're back with USN ambassadors and multi-sport champions Martin Dreyer and Jeannie Bomford. Today we chat about the importance of healthy eating for sustained energy and sporting success.
You both are professional competitive athletes, so I'm sure that diet plays a huge role within your lives. Tell me a bit about that, Martin.
Now for me, when I'm training hard, I almost can't get enough calories in, and just eating normal sort of daily food isn't enough. So I do supplement my diet, and the meal replacements, the muscle fuel is a must for me. I also use protein when I go to bed at night. I have a protein shake because to me that's like food for my muscles.
Martin, how important is it for you as a professional athlete to get the recommended daily allowance between all the food groups right every day?
It is important because you've got to keep your immune system up. People tend to have this perception that if you're super fit, you're super healthy, but it's almost the opposite. When you're super fit and training very hard, your immune is actually quite run down because you're training hard, you're breaking your body down. And normal foods are fine to have to keep you full, but you need supplementation to actually boost recovery. For myself personally, I like to have also a lot of fat because that's your best energy source. But when I say fat, good fat like avocados, nuts, and then of course meal replacements, because you're not always able to be in the kitchen when you're training.
As you train your muscles to do what you want them to do, it's essential to adapt your diet. Every athlete has their own unique refueling needs and preferences. Jeannie and Martin found what works best for them by experimenting with different approaches.
Jeannie, you are a busy woman. You're a mom, you've got a baby, you train hard, and then you've also got Martin to look after. Tell me about the importance of preparation within your diet.
It's definitely important to have some sort of a plan, especially having a baby where at this stage he's not eating exactly what we're eating in that. And also I tend to find myself in the kitchen a lot of the day, especially trying to feed Martin and cope with his calorie intake. So it is easy for me to take a shake as a replacement or as a meal, and then to cook big meals at a time that I can have a meal that will last for 2 or 3 days.
Would that be your advice to people out there, to make bigger meals and break them up and serve them over a couple of days?
That's how we do it, but I think it is a good way of doing things.
Take us through a typical food day for you, from the moment that you open your eyes in the morning till when you go to bed.
I'm a bit of a grazer. I tend to eat all day long. I tend to go to bed thinking of breakfast already, so I don't enjoy that feeling of being just too full, and I think a lot of ladies don't enjoy that feeling. So I tend to eat very small meals and very regularly during the day, and also supplement myself with diet fuel.
To set yourself up for sporting success like this power duo, plan your nutritional routine as a number of small, manageable steps rather than one big drastic change. With a little commitment to healthy food choices, you'll see a marked improvement in your performance.
Jeannie, how important is it for you as a woman to add protein into your diet?
Protein is vital for maintaining a good body. A lot of women perceive protein as being a muscle builder, and they tend to think if they're going to exercise and they're going to eat lots of protein, they're going to get these huge, ugly muscles, which is a bit of a tale. Protein is definitely important. It's a very good leveler in your energy levels, whereas carbohydrates can spike you quick and drop you quickly. Protein tends to even your energy levels, and yeah, it's brilliant to cell building and repair.
What protein would you advise for women to use out there?
I would advise the whey protein. For me, not being a very big meat eater, taking a whey protein in a shake form is ideal, and it's a very fast release, quick absorbing protein.
An essential but often overlooked ingredient of building strength and speed is rest. Enough protein and rest speed up recovery. Through his Change Your Life Academy, Martin mentors young athletes in the basics of nutrition to better face the challenges of endurance sports.
Martin, what advice can you give to other athletes out there, specifically when it comes to food?
It's important when you're exercising to replace glycogen stores straight away when you finish exercising, because there's a window of opportunity, like that half an hour, where if you ingest something like a meal replacement or a Cover Max with some protein and carbs, you'll top up your glycogen stores quicker than if you left it for an hour or so, because then your receptors are dulled. I like to make sure that I've got food for my muscles in terms of the protein when I go to bed at night, so that protein shake is very important. Even if it's only an hour session, I'll still be topping up stores in that hour, because I'm thinking of that afternoon even, or the next day.
Tune in again tomorrow as we chat to Martin and Jeannie about the challenges of training for multi-sport events. In the meantime, join the USN SA page on Facebook for great tips and ideas on reaching your own fitness goals.